What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Lakers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm doing an original play-by-play of the game. Hang tight, let me get all the computer stuff out of the way, and I'll explain to you exactly what I'm doing. So I go live. Send out the tweet, but also make sure that it goes, because one time it didn't do it. So send out the tweet, close that down, double check Facebook. That is working. Live on YouTube, live on Twitter, and live on Twitch. What's up, everybody? I am doing an alternative broadcast of the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Right now it is on ESPN, but if you can't get to a TV or find somewhere online, think of this like radio. It's kind of like radio. Basically, it's for people that don't have a TV. Yeah, luckily there's nobody here yet, so I don't have to worry about rambling. And yeah, Cleveland Cavalier 38-27, and the Lakers 29-36. We're up by 5. And right now we're taking a look at Fox Vision, and they're talking about Randall. So whatever they're doing on the screen right now, they're talking about Randall. And Lopez, I think they're saying Lopez is doing a good job. And if you take a look, Lopez has so many, he's got 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kyle Kuzma, 20 points, or not 20 points. All right, starting over, first time reading the points in the middle. Brook Lopez, 14 points, 4 rebounds. Kuzma, 9 points, 6 rebounds. KCP, 15 points. Julius Randle, 13 points, and 5 and 5. Lonzo Ball, 3, 5, and 3. So, the Lakers are playing pretty good. We're up by 5 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers, so we must be playing good. Thanks for being here, everybody. The Lakers could really use this win. I mean, are we going to make the playoffs? I just saw the Clippers play yesterday, and they didn't even look that good. But we're not even beating the Clippers right now. And I said it maybe 1 game ago or 2 games ago that we were better than 50-50 to make the playoffs. We lost last game, and now all of a sudden I think we are below 50-50 to make the playoffs. But, you know, I'm still holding on to hope. And we're playing against LeBron James, so it's going to be a fun game no matter what. And I wanted to do the full game, but then in the middle, nobody was really there. So what I did was I started over again, because I think that it helps me out with Google and search. But I'm not totally sure. But also, I wanted to see if I can get the Spectrum website working, but the Spectrum website is still down. Thanks for being here. LeBron wasn't, you know, he did not look that impressive, and I bet you the Lakers are going to be able to take care of him. And good to see Nance Jr. back. We used to talk about him all the time, and Jordan Clarkson. They were lots of fun. Miss Nance Jr. more than Clarkson, and now that we've been losing late in the 4th quarter, we need Nance Jr. even more. He was exactly the guy that we had to go up against the tough athletes for large amounts of minutes on the floor to play defense and wear them out. And now that we don't have him, we're losing late in the 4th quarter, and we're also expending resources to guard those big athletes, and Nance Jr. is not doing it. So anyway, we're missing Nance Jr. a bunch, and I think that's part of the reason why we are losing those games. But good to see him. Glad he's on a good team. Good luck to him. And every time I see a old Laker on another team, I always get a little bit sad. But Swaggy P on the Warriors, that just kind of annoys me a little bit. I loved him. He was so much fun. He never did anything on the Lakers. Has a horseshoe up his ass and ends up on the Warriors and actually plays pretty well and passes and at least tries a little bit more. I don't know what happened with that. Swaggy P just had a horseshoe up his ass his whole entire career, and now he's on the Warriors. That's the only one that kind of annoys me, but everyone, you know, happy to see these guys. Michael B. Jordan selling Lexuses, probably fresh off of Black Panther, so I'm sure they're going to be giving him loads of money for these types of commercials, and I don't really want to be watching the commercials, but I guess I have to. Let me see if I can find another stream before this starts. There we go. I think this is the one I want. I want the California feed, I think. let's see if I'm watching commercials. I don't think we're watching commercials. I don't know. We have somebody from Fox Sports interviewing an old guy on Cleveland. This might be like an assistant coach. So yeah, Jim Boylan. So I did find the channel that I wanted to find, and I don't think I am watching commercials anymore. But this is going to be a good test to see how good the Lakers are. Now, can we make the playoffs? Probably not, but you know they're going to try. And maybe if we beat LeBron, he's going to be more inclined to want to come to the Lakers. Here we go. The start of the third quarter. Lakers are up by 5. In the game, Lonzo, Kuzma, KCP, Randall, and Lopez. KCP shoots a jump shot, misses it, and then LeBron bobbles it, and he goes out of bounds. That's going to be Lakers ball, and right off the bat, LeBron James not doing that great. And the coach for Eastern Conference, Cleveland is in third place, behind Boston and Toronto, and Indiana right behind them. The coach for Cleveland looks like a little Asian guy, like Mr. Miyagi. They give it to Kuzma. Kuzma gives it to KCP. KCP goes right and shoots. In and out, and Nance Jr. gets the rebound. And already, Nance Jr. killing us, getting the rebound. And we weren't even close to the basket. They give it to 32. 32 gives it to LeBron. LeBron shoots a 3. That's no good. And Kuzma gets the rebound, gives it to Lonzo. Randall, backing in on a skinny white guy, gives it to Lopez. Lopez shoots a 3. Of course it's good because Lopez has been running pretty good recently and he has got more points. That is awesome. Thank goodness for that. Maybe he is worth the 20 million. The point guard, number 3, Hill, has it for Cleveland. Gives it to somebody. Who's this guy? Backing in on Lonzo. Lonzo's playing kind of tough defense. Kuzma helps him out. He passes it. Cleveland gives it to LeBron. LeBron shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 68-63, 10-28 left here in the third quarter. And make sure you get to a TV, get to ESPN, because this is going to be a great game. It's going to come down to the ending. Randall, who always has good games, finds Lonzo cutting the hoop, and that was totally for free. LeBron James instantly calls timeout. 70-63. Lakers are up. Oh, he doesn't call timeout. Lakers are up by 7. 10 minutes left. The little guy is going up against, for Cleveland, gives it to number 5. Number 5 is going up against KCP, gives it to 32. 32 is going up against Lopez. Lopez is playing good defense. That's good to see. This guy shoots, not even close, and the Lakers are standing tall on defense. Luke Walton on his feet, telling them to get moving because they got to play faster. Kuzma fakes a 3, realizes nobody's guarding him, takes it to the hoop, misses it, and that was a major error. Wow, Kuzma just totally blew it. But that's okay. He knew that he had a free lane to the hoop. It was just too easy that he missed it. LeBron trying to give it to... Wow, somehow LeBron turned it over. Lakers have it. We're playing good defense. Lopez is stepping up. Randall goes up against number 5, spin move, and takes him to the hoop and dunks on him. That was not number 5. That was number 32, Jeff Green. Randall just owned Jeff Green so hard, it's not even funny. Went to the right, spin move to the left, and then just dunked on him. And the Lakers have not been dunking a lot this whole entire season, and we used to do it even more. Like, we were getting our asses kicked early in the season, but at least we had 4, 5, 6 good dunks a game, and Lopez even got in on it. These days, we don't even see any dunks. That was like the first one ever, and I think that if we are going to get some free agents, we got to get a guy like LeBron, or somebody of that caliber. Who knows, maybe we can get somebody a little bit better. But we're going to get that kind of caliber, but I think that we need a dunker. Maybe like Nance Jr. Let's get Nance Jr. back. Anyway, turns out I am watching commercials. What's up, everybody? What's up, guys? We are live here. Is anybody on Facebook or YouTube? Nobody is here on Facebook yet. Huh. That is weird. We got more people on Twitch than other places. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. How long have I been going? I'm trying to figure out how the live stream, like, search works. So I tried restarting the stream. Probably not the best idea. 72-63. Lakers are beating Cleveland Cavaliers. That is just so sweet. And I'm gonna refresh the stream. You know, I'm gonna try this one. Go with the Lakers. Seems like you guys like that one. Just keep it simple. And still on commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. If it's your first time here, I just watch the game and do a play-by-play. Think about it like radio. And I put the score up in the corner, so if anything, it's a little bit better than radio. And you can chat in real time and I can interact with you. So it's actually better than radio. It's video. And that's awesome. They're telling us to download the NBA app. It's probably good if you can actually get the video feed on the app. Then totally worth it. Still on commercial break. Here we go. 72-63. Julius Randle. ESPN is doing a little bit of a highlight reel on him, bringing the energy and really doing a good job against Green, and then blocked Nance Jr. earlier in the game. I remember that. Julius Randle doing not bad against LeBron, and honestly, it doesn't even look like LeBron has been trying that hard the whole entire time. Like, something makes me think that he's not playing, and he's just going to wait till the fourth quarter and then dominate, because he really hasn't done much. Actually, let's take a look. Well, he does have 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, so he's doing pretty good. But, you know, Mr. Miyagi, the coach of Cleveland, he doesn't do anything. It's all LeBron. LeBron, and he's so good at passing, too. And he just lets the team do it, and if they have nothing, then they just give it to LeBron, and he makes it. Like right now, they just gave it to LeBron. Nope, LeBron gives it up. 8 seconds on the shot clock. The little guy going up against Lonzo shoots in his face. That's good. And that was disrespectful. Number 3 for Cleveland, the little guy, just drained one in Lonzo's face. And KCP has it for the Lakers. He passes it to Lonzo. Lonzo shoots a quick 3. No good. Cleveland gets the rebound, and playing fast-paced offense, Green takes it to the hoop and fouled. Gonna go to the free throw line. And now we have the AT&T high-speed replay, and they're showing the arc that the little guy, number 3, used against Lonzo Ball. That was super disrespectful, and it was a perfect shot. Hill, we gotta watch out for this guy. Hill, that was, you don't see too many people doing that very often. Who's this guy? Oh man, he's got some pretty sweet tattoos also. Oh no, this is Jeff Green, 8 points, 7 rebounds. That was not Hill. Well, who knows? 72-68. 2:28 or 8:27 left here in the third quarter. Lonzo has it, being guarded by the little guy, number 3, gives it to Randle, then passes it to Lopez, backing in on Nance Jr. Looks like they're exploiting Nance Jr. Turnaround jump shot in his face, in and out, and LeBron gets the rebound, goes up against Randle. Randle kind of stops him. And oh my goodness, that was such a sweet play from the little guy on Cleveland. He stopped. They're going to double team him, and then he stopped and then just went right around him. That was amazing. I can't describe it. Gotta see that one's one that you got to see on your own. Randle's going up against Nance Jr. Randle likes the matchup, takes him to the hoop, passes it to Pope. Pope shoots a 3. That's no good, and Nance Jr. comes down with the rebound, and oh my goodness. LeBron James, perfect dish to Green. Green goes for the dunk and misses it, blocked by Randle. And now Lopez misses a shot the other direction, and that's going to be Cleveland ball. Holy crap, what is going on? It takes me a little while to get warmed up, but we got to win this game. And I don't like the LeBron James beard. But he has it. 72-70. LeBron finds Nance Jr. for a perfect alley-oop because LeBron was going to the hoop and everybody crashed on him, and then Nance Jr. just jumped up and he just passed it to him. That was amazing. 72-70. Lakers are only up by 2, but it could be worse. And when Nance Jr. looks like that, Nance Jr. is having a good time. And I don't know what happens. We get these players, Swaggy P, Nance Jr., we get all these players, and then we send them to other teams. We should just keep the good ones. I don't know. I don't know. Nance Jr., it was a good trade. Thomas does so much, I guess. Does Thomas do a lot? I don't know, actually. Off to commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. 72-72. And is anybody here on Facebook? Nope, nobody's here on Facebook. And who knows, maybe people are here on Twitch, though, oddly enough. Maybe restarting the stream ended up being the worst decision possible, because now nobody's here at all. And I thought that they would have helped me out. And anyway, maybe made the bad decision on that, because I'm sure YouTube and Facebook are like, screw you, dude. You just started one. You can't do that. Anyway, probably should not have done that. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. March 25th. And I think what they do, what Facebook does, is you can subscribe to a channel, like I subscribe to channels, but they don't give me, they don't put up those videos instantly in front of me, like on my feed when they're posted, right? So you can subscribe to somebody but not actually see their content maybe till later, or it just doesn't come up immediately. So if you hit the little bell, that's when they notify you that the content is up immediately. So I think the way that YouTube can favor people and work is if they like you and you're doing good, then they favor you in that process, as opposed to if you're trying to like do weird stuff like doing streams and seeing if it works better if you restart it, even though it's the same. Anyway, they can hurt you, and they don't make you quite as visible. And I'll bet you what they could do is not make you quite as visible. But either way, I don't know how YouTube works. Still on commercial break. LeBron James. Not having the best game in the world, it doesn't seem like he's doing that much, but he does have 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 19 points. And they're talking to him right now before the game. We have the local news channels, number 4 and CBS and ABC, talking to him, and he's talking about focusing on this season and not talking about where he might go next season. That's probably what he's saying. LeBron James, 6'8", he's just a legend. And if the Lakers could beat him, that would be pretty sweet. And if the Lakers could get him on the team, that would be even better. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists on 7 of 14 shooting. And he's only going to turn it up. He's only going to turn it up even more. Lonzo has it, 7:04 left. He takes it to the hoop, finds Lopez. Lopez has 3 guys on him, and he's fouled. LeBron saying that he traveled. Close up on Nance Jr. And the only thing that's wrong with LeBron James is his Abraham Lincoln beard. Not a big fan of the Abraham Lincoln beard. It's just kind of weird. Why do that? Kuzma has it, gives it to Pope. Pope gives it to Lonzo. They give it back to Lopez. And Lopez this time is called for traveling. And that's what happens if you are LeBron James. If you are LeBron James, he said he should have traveled on the play before, so then they just get him for it on the next play. And that was not a travel. Cleveland has it, 72-72. The little guy gives it to 32. 32 misses the 3. Lakers get the rebound. Randall takes it to the hoop and misses it, but Foulton gonna go to the free throw line. And I like the aggression, and man, he is sweating. He is putting in the effort. Green, 32, looks confused, but he definitely fouled him. And honestly, most of the time, they don't call that. And he makes the first one. tune in and win. Text HOOD to 720720. And Julius Randle made both free throws, and he's just always having good games. Always having good games. Very consistent. And let's hope that we keep him. He's worth the money. Cleveland, something happened. If you're watching with no sound, you don't know what happened, but somebody fouled. I think it's on Nance Jr. And that's going to be Lakers ball. On the floor for the Lakers, Lonzo, Lopez, Randle, Kuzma, and Pope. They give it to Lopez. Lopez gives it to Randle, who's backing in on a guy that looks smaller. And he tries to get it to Lopez, but turns it over. And then Cleveland turns it over. Lakers get it back. Pope shoots a three. That's no good. But then Randle almost got the putback and missed it. Then Cleveland got the rebound. He crosses up Lopez, shoots in his face. Lopez stands tall. Nance Jr. somehow gets the rebound under the basket through 3 or 4 Lakers. And then turns it over, trying to get it to LeBron. That was a terrible pass. Randle has it on a fast break. And takes it himself. Makes the layup. And of course, not called for a foul, because they never do that. Julius Randle, definitely the best player on the Lakers. Ingram's my favorite. Lonzo's the most important. Randle is the best. Number 3 has it for Cleveland. The little guy is going up against Lopez. They give it to Nance Jr., who's going up against KCP under the basket. And that is like the only mismatch that we could have found. And Nance Jr. easily made that shot. Lonzo ball shoots. And misses it. He went straight to the elbow and shot wide open. Missed an open shot. 76-74. LeBron's going up against Lonzo Ball. That's not a good matchup. We've seen what happens. LeBron goes baseline and just easily makes a reverse layup. That wasn't even a competition. 76-76, 4:50 left here in the third quarter. And that's just a bad matchup. Lonzo Ball, loads of potential, so good. Cannot guard LeBron James one-on-one. Kuzma shoots an open 3. That's good. 79-76, and that would be nice if Kuzma got super hot. We have not seen him super hot in a long time. Lakers are up by 3. Number 3 has it for Cleveland, gives it to LeBron. LeBron gets a screen from Nance Jr., like a weird moving screen. Lopez is trying to stay in front. LeBron shoots. That's in and out, and Randle comes down with the rebound. Randle likes this matchup against this guy, but he still gives it to Pope anyway, and Pope shoots and fouled. Gonna go to the free throw line, and he just dropped an F-bomb. Still gonna go to the free throw line. The foul is on number 3. Who is number 3 again? Oh, George Hill. And yeah, he just, LeBron James is just so much bigger. KCP makes the first free throw. 80-26 is coming in for the Cavaliers. Korver. And you know what? I like the look of this guy. Something makes me think that we can dominate him. Pope has 16 points, 4 rebounds on 6 of 12. Pope shoots and makes the free throw. 81-76. This would just be a really big win. Number 3 has it. George Hill gives it to LeBron. LeBron gives it to Korver. Korver tries to get it back to LeBron, almost turns it over. Luckily, LeBron gets it. And a one-on-one against Kuzma. LeBron turnaround jump shot. And he's fouled by Kuzma. Kuzma cannot believe it. He is jumping all over the floor like, what the hell am I supposed to do? That's LeBron James. I've been guarding him for minutes. Let's see how many minutes I've been playing. Let's see. Where's Kuzma? I don't see his name here. Oh, 28 minutes. And he's been the main guy guarding LeBron. And he's still able to play that good a defense and they call a foul. That's bullshit. And that's been going against the Lakers all year. And Luke Walton, he knows what's going on. He's got to know what's going on. It's because we're so young. Actually, that was a foul. No, it wasn't a foul. I don't know. It's just because we're so young. The referees always would favor LeBron in those situations. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and he missed the second free throw. Isaiah Thomas in the game hasn't done much for the Lakers since he's joined the Lakers. He had one good game. Lopez jacks up a long 3. It's good, and Lopez jacking up 3s isn't always the best idea, but he's playing great and he's pounding his chest. Hill misses a shot, and Kuzma comes flying in and grabs the rebound. It's Thomas, Kuzma, Lopez, Pope, and Randall is fighting against LeBron under the hoop. Kuzma takes Korver to the hole, and Korver fouls him. Kuzma's going to go to the free throw line, and it's about time. I mean, he is sweating. He is having a really tough game, but he's still trying, so that's good. But maybe a little bit too early. There's still a lot of basketball left, and we're going to need Kuzma, but I mean, you can almost see through his jersey. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 for 4 for 3-pointers. And he made the first one. And he's got 12 points. Win Fan Appreciation Night tickets and more. Enter at Drug Mart Cosmetic Center. For complete rules, visit Cavs.com contest. The ultimate fan giveaway. Kuzma makes both. 86-77, 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Got an ad for Skip and Shannon Undisputed on FS1, or you can find them on YouTube. That's where I watch. LeBron shoots a 3. That's no good, and Lopez comes down with the rebound, and Lopez is playing just great in the lane and under the basket, and he is really stepping it up the last few games. Kuzma fakes right, goes left, goes to the hoop, blocked by Korver. Korver turns it over, and Kuzma misses another layup, but luckily Randall was there to clean it up. And it's 88-77, and Randall is playing soccer with the basketball, looking pumped up. He's excited. And that's, once again, Kuzma just is not looking super confident out there. He's missed some easy layups. That's the second easy layup that he's missed. So, that's not good, but Kuzma's still having a good game. But maybe he's so tired that he can't really shoot. 86-77. The Lakers have got to be like the most improved team around. I mean, we were terrible for a little while. We lost like 9 games in a row. People just stopped watching. But we definitely made a comeback, but it might be a little bit too late. Because most people don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I mean, is there a chance we make the playoffs? Does anybody know? Is there even a chance we make the playoffs? Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know. What are the chances that we make the playoffs? Anybody here? Oh yeah, I gotta stop saying, is anybody here? Oh, I got a guy that says hi though. Jose Hernandez, what's up? Thanks for being here. If you can't get to a TV, I got your back. Gonna do the play-by-play. Make sure you let me know how to do it better, or what I should talk about, or anything you want. Because you know what? I'm all ears. I'm doing it anyway. We're back. Oh no, we're showing the replay. Where Kuzma just missed a layup, and Korver was a little bit all over him, or not Korver, Zuvik. Zuvik was on him, and Kuzma looked super tired. 88-77, Lakers are up by 11 with 2:27 left, or with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Korver goes to the hoop and makes a layup, or not Korver, Zubac. Oh no, Zubac's on the Lakers. Who's this guy? That is Zizic. You know, I'm just going to close that down. There's no point even trying. Thomas shoots way short, gets his own rebound, gives it to Randall, and Lakers are going to take their time. They have a fresh shot clock, and they give it back to Thomas, who's being guarded by a little guy, but Thomas is smaller. And Thomas, wow, takes it to the lane by himself with LeBron close and shoots and makes it. Nobody thought he was going to do it. Lakers Staples Center, they're on their feet, 90-79. Up by 11, and number 3 turns it over. Lakers get it, and now Thomas is on the ground, and they're gonna have some kind of I think that's gonna be a foul on who's this guy? Who's this guy? Number 81 with a lame haircut. And now we got a close-up of Calderon, and I don't like this guy either. They don't look like basketball players. And Isaiah Thomas is at the free throw line tonight. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And the one thing about him is he does make free throws, and he does draw a lot of fouls because he plays so crazy and all over the place. He draws a lot of fouls. Now we're looking at the little Asian coach for the Cavaliers. He looks like younger Mr. Miyagi. And Isaiah Thomas makes both free throws. Lakers are up by 13, 92-79. Let's hope we can close this third quarter out really strong and maybe even go up by more points. Calderon shoots a 3. Not even close. Kuzma, having a great game in terms of effort, gets the rebound, gives it to Thomas. Thomas tells Caruso to go to the other side. Thomas finds Randall, and Randall throws down. Randall dunks on, I think, Zizic. High fives all around, 94-79. Cleveland looks out of sorts right now, and LeBron is not in the game. And without LeBron, this team does seem to struggle a little bit. Korver shoots an open jump shot. No good. And Caruso, who knew he's in the game, comes down with the rebound. Thomas shoots a quick 3 and then gets his own rebound and shoots another quick shot and makes that one. Thomas, wow, that was amazing. Missed the quick 3 with the effort, got his own rebound, and then made it. 96-79, 37 seconds left. Cleveland shoots a 3, no good, and the Lakers get the rebound. So not only are we going to end this quarter better, we can even end it even better right now. 24 seconds left, 10 on the shot clock. Thomas gets a screen from Kuzma, finds Kuzma. They give it to Lopez. Caruso takes it to the hoop and makes the reverse layup. Oh my goodness, Caruso just scored. 98-79 with 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cleveland has it. Nobody was looking out for Caruso. Caruso just made an easy layup. Number 10 shoots a 3 for Cleveland, and that's good. Total heat check. Let's hope the Lakers can score on this half-court shot. And no, can they not score on the half-court shot? Somehow Cleveland gets the ball, and now they have it with 1.2 seconds left. 98-82. Cleveland throws up the shot, and whew, almost goes in but doesn't. Lakers finish that quarter looking awesome. They once they were winning and they were looking good, they just went even harder. And if it wasn't for that last minute 3, it would have been looking amazing. 98-82. I guess you can't complain about everything. We're going into the fourth quarter with a great lead against Cleveland. Thanks for being here, everybody. You know what? This is just proof that Magic knows what he's doing. We have a team right now that's competing with LeBron James and one of the best teams in the league. And we're going to get a free agent pretty soon. So do we even want LeBron? Can we get anybody better? Make sure you let me know. Going to the fourth quarter, Cleveland Cavaliers not looking that great. LeBron, the only person really able to do any kind of work. And it's looking like he's just letting his team learn on their own. He just, what he does is he just dribbles up the ball, gives it to his teammates, and lets them pass it around. Try to get some kind of a play going, and they usually just pass it around the three-point line. But lets them try to get a play going. Nothing works, and they just give it back to LeBron with like 10 seconds left in the shot clock. And then he just does whatever he wants with it and usually makes it. Seems like a pretty good strategy for LeBron, because if your team can win without you, you know that because you're passing it up the whole time. So see what your team can do on their own without you, and then you can make your own personal adjustment from there. And who knows, that's probably how we can do so well. Advertisement for Xavier. And now we have an advertisement for hockey. Charge up the power, goodbye June. I think that's the song that everyone knows. Thanks for coming, everybody. This is going to be a great game. It's going to come down to the ending because you know LeBron is going to bring it. And now I'm a little bit upset that I restarted the stream. It was just dumb. I'm a winner. Truth, trouble. Yeah, I don't know that song. And when you're watching with no sound, it's hard to hear the music. But the only thing I do want for the stream is the background. Like, I want the sounds of the stadium. So I'm trying to figure out that right now, how to do it. Now we have a graphic for LeBron takeover mode. Scored Cavs last 9+ points 4 times this season. Scored 9+ consecutive Cavs points 17 times this season. Anyway, I don't know what that means. I think it makes more sense when the announcers are explaining it. And now we got a shot of Magic Johnson wearing a black suit, no tie, and one of those lame pocket things like a napkin in his front left pocket. Those are super lame. Magic Johnson is talking to somebody, and of course he's smiling, and he kind of ignored her a little bit and then is now talking to somebody else. So I think Magic just ignored the teenage girl, but you know, he's Magic Johnson. He's doing work. At least he acknowledged that she was standing right in front of him. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. 98-82. Lakers are killing it. Cleveland has it. Cleveland turns it over. Lakers have it on a fast break, and Lonzo dunks, but misses the dunk, and then almost gets... Oh, Lonzo just missed a dunk. 98-82. Little white guy shoots a 3, and that's good. 98-85, and that is like the worst possible way that we could have started this quarter. Confidence breaker with the missed dunk by Lonzo that was going to be cool, and then a quick 3 the other direction. That could not have started off any worse. Thomas gets fouled from behind and going to go to the free throw line. Lakers have 43 rebounds. They're dominating on rebounds, and if there's any reason for why we're winning, that's it. And now we're watching the replay of the Lonzo dunk, and he just totally bricked it, trying to look cool. And Calderon made a 3 the other direction, and now he's talking to the official, and I'm pretty sure he smacked him on the butt. Mr. Miyagi on the sideline for Cleveland, trying to coach his team. And Lonzo ball, don't be embarrassed about that. At least Thomas makes his free throws, and Luke Walton up on his feet, looking a little bit angry actually. Coaching his team. They give it to Calderon. Calderon goes against Zubac, takes him to the hoop, and he's fouled by Zubac. And you know what, Zubac? You know what, Caruso? You guys have plenty of fouls to give up. Start fouling. Doesn't seem like they're making their free throws, so just keep on fouling them. No free buckets. Calderon looks like a funky dude. You know what? He probably looks like what the guys look like on the Christopher Columbus boats. You know, like imagine what those guys look like on the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. He looks like the captain of the Nina. Is Calderon Italian? Anyway, he looks like an Italian to me. And you know what? That might be a little bit racist. So I'm going to stop. And the Mr. Miyagi thing might be racist too. So anyway, stop with that. Lonzo gives it to Zubac. Zubac gives it to Thomas. Thomas almost turns it over, gets the ball back, finds Lonzo. Lonzo shoots a 3. That's way short. And 41 for Cleveland comes down with the rebound. The tall white guy gives it to the Italian. The Italian gives it back to the tall white guy. And they give it back to the Italian sailor on a historic boat fleet. And then they give it to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots a 3 way off. And the Lakers play amazing defense. And maybe I don't have to say everything. Clarkson takes it to the hoop by himself, shoots in the tall white guy's face, and drains it over his fingers like a teardrop. 102-87. Thomas, you are having a good game. You need to keep that up. Clarkson being guarded by Caruso and turns it over. Thomas has it, and he's fouled by the Italian sailor. Calderon. 102-87. 10:04 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers are just impressing everybody. Let's hope they're impressing LeBron so he comes to the team next year. And this is also a good test to see how we do at the end of the fourth quarter because we never seem to do very well. Lonzo gives it to Zubac. Zubac gives it to Thomas. Thomas being guarded by the Italian sailor. Thomas goes around the sailor and goes to the basket and makes the layup. He cuts through the defense so much easier than other people because he's small. And Thomas is having a great game, really stepping it up here in the second half. 104-87. Calderon shoots a three. That's no good. And Caruso comes down with the rebound, gives it back to Thomas. Thomas shoots, and it goes in. Wow. Heat check, and then Cleveland calls timeout. Cleveland instantly calls timeout. 104-87. Lakers are killing it right now, thanks to Thomas. And right when I said he hasn't done much in a little while, he steps it up. And Cleveland is behind the 8 ball at Staples Center. And that one kind of squeaked in. It was a big jump left, but because he's so small, you know, he had to step to the left. But because he's small, it looks like a huge lunge. But he was definitely open. And now we're off to commercial break. 9:25 left here in the game. Submit your application. Did you guys watch Tiger Woods today? It was a pretty sweet tournament. I did a video. And doing the videos for golf is pretty easy. It's kind of like baseball, where you're not really doing much. We got a Wendy's commercial, and no matter what station it is, NBA is nothing but car, fast food, and military commercials. That's all it is. Oh, and we have the military insurance. We have the military insurance as well. 9:25 left in the game. Thanks for coming. Get to a TV if you can. This is on ESPN. But yeah, do we even want LeBron? I know that we need a good player, and we'll definitely take him, but is there anybody else that we would rather get? Like, could we maybe keep Randall and then get somebody not quite as good as LeBron? Because if we could do that, that would be the best. As long as we can keep Randall. I think Randall, I want to see what he does. He seems so good. And honestly, I just wish he was a little bit taller. He reminds me of like baby Shaq. And even the way that he plays, it's like if Shaq were small. And you know what? That's, you know, small Shaq sounds pretty good, but big Shaq sounds even better. But yeah, we're going to need to get better at the end of these games. And we have a huge lead right now. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to just practice in a fourth quarter against a good team. So let's hope we can get by Cleveland right now. Just step it up, play great defense, make some shots, and then if we can do it versus them, we can do it versus anybody. And even maybe beat the Clippers. Is there any chance that we're gonna beat the Clippers this year and make the playoffs? Any chance at all? Let me know. Check out my golf video. One thing that I've noticed, what I do now is I do my live stream like I normally do, but I also cut off the last 20 minutes, and then I can post that afterwards. So because the live stream doesn't really get any clicks anymore after it's not live anymore, but then I can take off the last 20 minutes, which is kind of the part that people watch anyway when it comes to NBA. You guys love the last quarter, that's for sure. You guys love the last 20 minutes, so I can post that, and it ends up being 2 videos for every 1 game. So now I just wish I would have been doing that the whole entire time. Cleveland passes it in. 9:23 left. They're down by a bunch of points. That's a tough one to add. Number 3 gives it to Korver. Korver shoots a 3. And that's good. 106-90. It's a 16-point game. 9 minutes left. Lonzo's in the game. Zubac's in the game. Where the new white guy's in the game. Caruso's in. This is a 3rd-tier team with Thomas and Lonzo. And let's hope we can score some points real quick. Caruso shoots way short. Number 10, the wild guy, gets the rebound, gives it to LeBron. LeBron goes up against the new white guy, Ware. And Ware stands tall. LeBron misses the shot, but then gets his own rebound and then makes it no problem. Shakes off his shoulders, and LeBron can take over this game, I think, right now if he wants to. Ware stood tall that first time, but could not get the rebound at all. It wasn't even close. Luke Walton calls timeout, and we're going to another commercial. And Lopez is having a great game, but I haven't seen him in a little while. And I think we're going to save him for the last 6 minutes. So that's just a good idea. I don't know how many fouls he has. But let's take a look and see how many points everybody has. Lakers. Still on commercial break. Thanks for being here. If this is your first time, I just watch with no sound and do a play-by-play. Think about it like radio. If you can't get to a TV or you are working or in your car, just go to YouTube, click on me. I will give you the up-to-date play-by-play. It's like radio. And here we go. For the Lakers, Brook Lopez, 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kuzma, 14 points and 9 rebounds. Julius Randle, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 23 points. And who is the MVP of this game? It's definitely Julius Randle right now for the Lakers. KCP, 17 points. Isaiah Thomas, 20 points. And Lonzo Ball, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 points. Not having the greatest game, but he is a facilitator. And you know what? He hasn't had any real good matchups yet. And he just likes facilitating more than he does shooting, I think. Another commercial for the Army Reserve. So, you know, if the NBA wants you to eat fast food, join the Army and buy $40,000 cars. You know what? I guess that makes sense. Oh, another fast food commercial from Taco Bell. $5 box, nacho fries. If you're a regular, make sure you let me know you're here. If you're new, say what's up. I read the comments after the game, but there's hardly anybody here, so there might not be any comments. And I think I messed up. Anyway, I did the golf, and now I'm doing this. 8:40 left, still on commercial break. And since I'm watching it with commercials, I don't know what to say or what to do during commercials. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Now we're back, 106-92, 8:40 left. Luke Walton coaching the team, and now we have a highlight of Randle. Multiple highlights, 23 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. And that's close to LeBron, who's got 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. So LeBron and Randle are having a pretty similar game. And Isaiah Thomas, 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists off the bench himself. So that is amazing. No wonder the Lakers are winning, because we're playing great. Too bad we can't play like this all the time. And our size, usually sometimes teams can beat us with their size in the lane, but the last few games, I guess they're just good matchups. Other than LeBron, there's been nobody that's been dominant at all. Lakers have it. IT dribbles it up. Lopez is in the game. Kuzma, Randle, Thomas, and Pope are in the game. They find Randle, who takes it to the hoop and fouled, and it goes in. 3-point opportunity for Randle. And this game is looking very, very good for the Lakers. Certainly not going to say that we're going to win for sure, but it definitely appears like we are dominating. And LeBron James just isn't playing much defense right now at all. And Randle misses the first, or the free throw, so that was just 2 points. Maybe like 15 minutes, or longer than that, 20 minutes. 108-92, LeBron finds Korver, or Nance Jr., and Nance Jr. dunks. And Lonzo Ball just has not had very many good matchups all night. Seems like Nance Jr. is owning them. LeBron's owning them. Lopez gives it to Randle. Randle's being guarded by LeBron. They give it to Lopez, who's backing in on Nance Jr. Lopez shoots in his face, and it goes in, of course, because Lopez is a good player these days. Just amazing how many points he's getting. And he made those clutch free throws. LeBron is backing in on Lonzo. He tries to pass it out to number 3. It gets, KCP almost steals it, doesn't. Number 3 shoots in KCP's face, misses it, and Lopez comes down with the rebound. Thomas has it, running fast, doing all sorts of stuff, and the referees call some kind of an off-the-ball foul. Nance Jr. is pissed. He is yelling at somebody. Isaiah Thomas can't keep his mouth shut ever, so you're gonna know that if somebody's talking smack, Thomas is just going to immediately make it worse, kind of like that little guy on Phoenix. If you're a little guy, you got to be good at talking shit, and I think these big guys don't like it. Randall gives it to Thomas, give and go back to Randall, and Randall dunks and fouled. Another three-point opportunity for Julius Randle. Wow. And Thomas huddles up the whole offense and gives them some words. So Thomas really stepping it up this game. And Randall's going to go to the free throw line. And they kind of even owned LeBron right there. But LeBron's not playing the best defense. He was on his ankles a little bit. Julius Randle, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 10 of 14 free throws. And he makes that one. So Randle, making free throws was a problem earlier in the season, can do it now. LeBron James shoots a three. Nobody's guarding him. Not even close. Randall comes down with the rebound and dribbles it up the court himself. 113-94, 6 minutes left. Isaiah Thomas is being guarded by somebody. Gives it to Randall. Randall gives up. Somebody fouled, and I think this is going to go to Cleveland. And Randall is smiling, so I think the foul is on Randall. Cleveland's ball. 6:41 left, and Luke Walton just looks confused. That looks like old school Luke Walton, just confused on the bench. Lakers steal it. Thomas has it, slows it down, waits for Randall, and Randall dunks on number 10. Wow. Lakers are dominating. Randall has gotten all the points and all the rebounds in the last minutes. And Cleveland calls timeout. Luke Walton gives him a hug. And maybe getting a little bit close to your players. You know, you're the coach. You no need to be touchy-feely. No need to give him hugs during the game. Just tell him good job. Luke Walton, I think he likes being friends with the players more than actually coaching the players, but he's doing a good job. We're coming together at the ending. Just a little bit too late. And Devin Booker, I think, had 25.3 points. Or no, that's his average. Man, Devin Booker is so good. And if there's anybody that the Lakers should get, I don't think he's a free agent this year, but the year after, that would be awesome. Because he shoots so great. And right now, we have a great team. We're loads of potential, but we could use somebody that just makes all his threes, no matter what, 100% of the time. That would be great. Like, there's that guy, Ray Lewis. No, not Ray Lewis. Ray Allen back in the day. We got to get somebody like Ray Allen because he's so great to have on your team because he can make a three at any time. So defensively, they have to deal with that. I don't know. We need a guy like Ray Allen. Is there anybody like Ray Allen that we can get? Let me know. 6:24 left. Lakers are up big time. Isaiah Thomas is getting some coaching from Brian Shaw. And then Luke Walton just kind of gave him the pointed at him finger, like, back at you, buddy. Kind of like a friend would. And Brian Shaw's like, dude, we're the coaches. They're the players. Don't treat them like friends. Cleveland has it. They give it to the tall white guy. The tall white guy is being guarded by Kuzma. Then they give it to the small Italian guy. And then the tall white guy shoots, and it doesn't go in. And nothing is going in for Cleveland right now. Lakers have it on a fast break. Thomas gets it to Randall. Randall slows it down. He likes the matchup against number 10. This guy's not very good, but he's trying very hard. And Randall almost turns it over. Gives it to Lopez. Lopez shoots a three. No good. Cleveland comes down with the rebound. The Italian guy gives it to a little white guy. Or no, who's who? I don't even know who's who anymore. But the tall white guy went to the hoop and got fouled. That I know for sure. Zizic, number 41, went to the hoop and got fouled. 115-94, 5:27 left. Thanks for coming, everybody. This has been a fun game. We are beating LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's on ESPN, though, so make sure you go to ESPN. It's going to be way better to watch it than listen to me. And you know what? I don't think that is like a little Asian guy. The coach for Cleveland. I thought he looked like Mr. Miyagi, like a young Mr. Miyagi, but does he? I don't know. The tall white guy makes the second free throw. Lakers have it, 5-23. Zizic, 9 points, 3 rebounds on 4 of 5 shooting, so not the worst game in the world, but not good enough. Kuzma takes it to the rim, is stopped. Randall gets the rebound and then makes the shot. So Randall continues to make so many shots. They give it to the Italian guy. He's being guarded by Lopez, and the Italian guy takes it to the hoop, shoots a bank, and makes it. So 117-97, 4:51 left. Calderon, that was actually a pretty good shot. Thomas goes to the lane, finds Lopez. Lopez gives it back to Thomas. Thomas shoots the 3, in and out, and Zizic gets the rebound and gives it to somebody else. Cleveland are looking a little bit out of sorts on offense. LeBron is not in the game. Number 10 fakes a 3, goes up against Lopez, throws up a wild shot, and misses it. I'm gonna go to the free throw line, and Luke Walton is up on his feet, still doing some coaching. Lopez loves complaining, but when you have this many points and you're playing so great and you're doing so much, you are allowed to complain. Lopez is killing it. 22 points. Number 10 shoots for Cleveland. No good. And Cleveland continues to struggle on offense. 117-97. The Lakers need to slow it down. KCP turns it over. And then the referees stop the play, and for sure Calderon looks like Christopher Columbus. He definitely looks like exactly what Christopher Columbus would have looked like. And Lopez is still complaining, looks pissed. But in these games when it's close and you're getting loads of points and you're playing good, you are allowed to be intense and do that. The problem is when you have 4 points and it's early in the season and we're down by 10. No reason to do that, Lopez, but you just can't help it. And LeBron James is on the bench and looks disinterested in the game. And that would be very disappointing if LeBron James did not come back into this game. Christopher Columbus makes the second free throw. 117-99, 4 minutes left. Thomas gets it into Randall, and the Lakers turn it over. That was an aggressive pass, and Thomas says, "My bad. Randall, you can do no wrong tonight." Cleveland takes it to the hoop, still having a hard time on offense. They shoot a 3, and it's good. Korver got the ball, nailed a 3 at the baseline, and Luke Walton jumped up to his feet immediately. He was mad about something, and they call a timeout. So we are going to commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. You know what? This game is just about over. So if you want to do something else, you are allowed to go. And now they're showing highlights of Julius Randle. And there's just so many of them. Offensively, defensively, rebounds, assists. He's 12 for 16. 32 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 12 of 16 shooting. And Julius Randle is the guy that we needed to play well to win, and sure enough, he did that, and we are dominating. Luke Walton isn't even playing, or not Luke Walton, LeBron James isn't even playing. And we went to a timeout. It was supposed to be a commercial, but we are not on a commercial. We are taking a look at the timeout and the huddle. Julius Randle looks like a badass. Caruso told him good job. Got a bunch of suits standing around. Got a 13-year-old girl a little bit too close to the action. And a bunch of board people actually at the table. So that's what's going on around the action. Cleveland comes back onto the floor. They look very disappointed and like they're not having a good time. Thomas looks like he's always scheming. Thomas is always scheming. Alonzo's in the game. Randall's in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds, but that's going to be off the tall white guy on Cleveland. And Randall's still in the game, saying everything's okay. So it's Kuzma, KCP, Lonzo, Randall, and Thomas. They give it to Pope. Pope shoots an open 3. That's good. And it's an 18-point game. 120, 102, 3:26 left, and the Lakers have won. Close the refrigerator door. The Jello's jiggling. The butter's getting cold. This game is over. And the Lakers can be very proud of themselves. They've lost a couple of close games recently. But this one, they gutted it out. They played great defense. They never made it easy on Cleveland. And LeBron he did what he could do, but the rest of the team was a non-factor. And Randall has it and gets another 2 points. There is absolutely nothing Cleveland can do about Julius Randle at all. It's a bit embarrassing. 122, 104, 250 left. Columbus gives it to the tall white guy, and the tall white guy makes an easy bucket, and that's the first easy 2 points I've seen the Lakers give up this whole entire fourth quarter. Lonzo has it, gives it to Randall. Randall takes it to the hoop, finds Kuzma. Kuzma, not getting much going, gives it to Lonzo. Lonzo takes it to the hoop and then finds Randall, but Randall wasn't quite ready. Lonzo gets it back. Thomas shoots a three. That's no good. And then Kuzma comes down with the rebound. Another offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock. And Pope tries to get to the lane and called for a charge. Wow, didn't think that's how that was going to play out. Lakers played great offense, got the offensive rebound, and then Pope immediately committed an offensive foul. Luke Walton's thinking, what are you doing, buddy? We had more time on the clock. You don't need to run people over. No, we probably got screwed, though. We look in slow motion. It probably wasn't a charge. Doesn't matter anyway. Lonzo steals the ball. And looking like he knows what he's doing. 122, 106. 150 left. Give it to Randall. Randall gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma tries to get it to Pope, but that's going to be out of bounds off of number 10 on Cleveland. And the problem with Cleveland right now, and everybody talks about how good they are and how they're a favorite to go to the championship and all of that. But the problem is that nobody on their team looks good except for LeBron. Thomas gets blocked by the tall white guy. 135 left. And, I'm glad Cleveland is still putting in the effort. And number 10 is going to go to the free throw line to milk the end of the game a little bit longer. Holland, he's got some pretty sweet dreadlocks. I love his hair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's such a professional. So glad we have him on the team. Though he's not a leader, he's definitely calm and he's good for the rest of the players. And for a little while, I thought Lopez was a bad influence on the rest of the team. Like, he didn't do shit. He was always complaining, and he didn't do anything. But, you know what? Maybe I was talking a little bit early. Lopez has totally been worth it and doing so great the last few games. Still complains, still a bit of a baby, but at least he's scoring points. 128 left. And this game is over. I'm going to read the comments, but there's not going to be many because nobody came. And I really messed up by breaking up the stream. 124, 108, 117 left, and Randall gets 2 more points. And you know what? We used to just try to pad his stats as much as possible. And wow, Cleveland 41, the tall white guy, missed an easy 2 points. And that's going to be Cleveland ball. Zizek, he's got to play a little bit better. What is LeBron going to do with this guy? Who is going to help out LeBron? That is the big question. And Thomas just had a great game against his former team. Nance Jr. started off great, but he really fell apart there. And Clarkson was a non-factor. So boom, just like that, Magic in the trade, who won? Lakers maybe got the better end of the deal. LeBron looks defeated. Kuzma is running out the clock. He's got 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. So pretty good. Kuzma shoots a 3. No good. And number 10 comes down with the rebound. 40 seconds left. And number 10 misses a layup, but 41 gets a free 2 points. And this Cleveland team is just terrible. Caruso's in the game. Lakers win. I am going to read your comments in 27 seconds. And Caruso, please just shoot at the buzzer. See if you can score 3 points. Get yourself a free 3 points. 6 seconds on the shot clock. He finds Lonzo, 21, shoots a 3. That's good. Where the guy on the 10-day contract, the skinny white guy, drains a 3, and even him is getting in on the fun. Cleveland shoots a 3, and they make that one, and they are padding their points big time. And I think that's what they were pissed about, and then I think LeBron got pissed. I don't know. Game's over. 127, 113. Lakers dominate. Nance Jr. looks very sad, waiting to say hi to his former teammates, but I think he's a little bit disappointed on his performance. I'll read you guys' comments. Probably not too many people here. Here we go. Hey, this is funny. Greetings. Thanks for the stream. Peter Split, Marco Malbas, Chris Vargas. Thanks for coming. I started it earlier, but nobody was here. And I'm like, you know what? It's hard to get people to come. They got to see that other people were coming. It's like a snowball. So I restarted the stream to try to start the snowball all over again, but I don't think it worked. I think YouTube got a little mad at me, but glad you liked it. Facebook, is anybody here? Highly doubt it. Facebook is so hit or miss. And oh, 16 people here. What's up? Thank you. Ha ha ha. Mr. Miyagi. Say me hen. Hashtag Lakers Nation. Hashtag Purple and Gold. Neil and Owen, you're probably from the Philippines. Love all my Filipino listeners. Loads of you guys on Facebook. So happy that you like the Lakers. You love the Lakers, actually. Thanks for coming. Glad you like this. Jose Hernandez. Thanks for coming. YouTube, Facebook, you guys are my peeps. So what do we do now? We do the good, the bad, and what to look forward to. The good. The good was that we won and that we dominated. And we beat Cleveland. The good was just the game in general, so I don't want to say that. What was good specifically about the team? What was good? As soon as Lopez was doing work in terms of defense and scoring in the lane and helping on double teams, and when Lopez was doing work, that freed up Randall to do so much more. Randall had loads of points. He had 36 points, 7 assists, and 14 rebounds. That is amazing. But part of that the reason why it was that good was because Lopez also played well. Those two seemed to kind of be complementary to each other, and Lopez let that happen. So what was good about this game? The game was that we found a little bit of a mind meld between these two players, and now that they've done it, maybe they understand that they can do it more. But Julius Randle was definitely the best part of the game by far. So many points, 36 points, 14 rebounds. Every time I looked, he came down with the rebound. And thank goodness he didn't get into foul trouble, because if he wasn't getting into foul trouble so much earlier in the season, we might even be in the playoffs, because he was on the bench a lot. The bad. What was bad? The bad was 4 minutes. The bad was we played a great game. The bad was that even Julius Randle and the team in general still doesn't know exactly what Lonzo Ball is doing. He is our point guard. He's the most important player. He's very, very good, but the way that he passes and plays is just so unique. And he's so fast, and he thinks so fast. It's very hard for the defenses to deal with that, but it's also hard for its own teammates. And I saw some mistakes between Lonzo and his teammates where they were perfectly set up. And had they been ready and known what Lonzo was willing and able to do, easy points. So the good was Randle dominating and Lonzo facilitating it. And the bad was Lonzo still not... I don't think the teammates totally understand him yet. And we have not so many games left, and I just want to see what he can do at his best. So the bad was that Lonzo has still not... We've not seen how good he can be. Thanks for coming, everybody. If you can't get to a TV, make sure you stop by. Think about it like radio. Tell your friends. If you're new here, give me a subscribe. Give me one more chance. If you don't like it, then you can go. But you got to give me at least 2 tries. Thanks for coming. If you need something else to watch, check out the podcast I posted a couple days ago called The Housewives of Chavez Ravine. It's a Dodgers podcast hosted by 2 women. And it's just interesting. They talk about different things. It's unlike anything that you've ever heard before. And you would think, oh yeah, just have 2 women hosts. You think that would be like a simple idea, but it actually sounds pretty unique. And what they say is unique. So make sure you check that out. And tell them you like it. Give it a thumbs up. Until next time, thanks for coming. And I won't stop the stream in the middle again trying to beat YouTube. You can't beat YouTube. You got to go with what they do. I was kind of trying to outgame the system. and refresh this, but I don't think it worked. Maybe I shouldn't be doing full games. Maybe I shouldn't be doing full games, but I don't know. Anyway, have just a half for an hour. You know, I'm probably gonna stick with that. And now I'm definitely rambling. So until next time, see ya.